Hello, everybody. It's been so long. I have so much to tell you. For one, I'm in a new place. I mean, it kind of looks the same, but but it's not. Let's put this on because we're going to do some makeup, okay? So, first order of business, yes, I'm trying to grow my hair out. So please excuse the boy band Nick Carter-ish looking cut right now. We're working on that, okay? But I'm back and I promise to never leave you stranded again. So another thing, I've started creating custom blended foundations. This is a new thing I just started offering. If you are local to me, I can make one for you in person. If you are not, just let me know if you would like one, because very soon I'll be offering them virtually as well. But completely customized to your skin type, your color, tone. You can even add skincare additives in it and like sunscreen and different things. You can pick your finish. You can add primer to it. It's all mineral based. There's no talc or anything like that in it. And there's no dyes. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And also, say you get a bottle and then you get really tan in the summer or you get really pale in the winter, I can adjust it. I can adjust the same bottle so you don't have to buy a new one. Anywho, now that my ad is done, let's do some makeup, shall we? They have these cute little pumps too at the top. Love it. Love that. One of the things I wanted to speak on today is like, oh no, she's about to get on her soapbox by saying those words. But like just weaponizing your partner's incompetence. Okay. If you are in a relationship of any type and your partner is not truly a partner, but more like someone who just kind of depends on you for literally everything, maybe they make some money. But emotionally, mentally, physically depend on you really to kind of do everything else. Whether it be taking care of the children and household, or just mentally and physically like being there for them, you know, whenever they have stuff that they're going through, like you're always there. You're always there supporting them, cheering them on, wiping their tears away, whatever. And then when you need that from them, they're not reciprocating. And why is it that as adults, when we're in a relationship with somebody like this, we make excuses as if this is normal? I see women doing this more so for their men than anything. Why is that normal? Why is that acceptable or okay for, you know, your partner to like basically just not care about you? Is pretty much what it comes down to. Because if you're not going to willing to be a partner in every aspect, all that tells me is that you don't truly value me as a human and you don't actually care about me. You know what I mean? Like, you care about the convenience and what I can do for you and not so much about like actually having me around. You're not caring so much about actually keeping me in the aspect of making sure that I'm good and happy and stable and feel supported and, you know what I mean, not alone in any way, shape, or form. I just feel like it's not funny. And we constantly make jokes about it. Like, oh, my husband doesn't know how to do that, or blah, 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 blah. But, like, honestly, it's really not funny. Now, I don't know if it's just because I've been going through stuff and I've been looking at things differently, but I'm just no longer into trying to accept this. I'm no longer like accepting that type of behavior from somebody who's supposed to be my partner. I just can't do it anymore. I just feel like at some point you come to a point as a human that you realize that you are worth more. You have to, at some point in your life, it may happen very early on, or it may happen years and years and years from now. And I just feel like looking back, 13-year-old Caitlin would be really proud of 33-year-old Caitlin, because I have come a long way. I have done a lot of healing and changing and growing throughout those 20 years. Ugh, that sounds disgusting to say, but anyways. Can we just like take a look at how flawless that is? I mean, I'm just saying. But I just feel like, you know, we constantly make excuses, especially if there are children involved, that it's, we'll do it for the kids and blah, 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 blah. But at what point do you matter in this, right? Like, why are you going to stay in a situation that is no longer good for you because of anybody else? Because now, especially if you do have children, they need to see you happy, thriving, and being loved the correct way. That is actually very important, because that's going to shape their future. I know many people that stayed with the wrong person for the kids, and those kids grew up dating the wrong people. Thank you. I know you said that. I couldn't hear you. And I don't want that for my kids. I have 4 boys that are going to grow into men, and they need to learn what a real man does, and how a real man acts, and how a real man takes care of the people in his life. They need to know that. They need to know, like, that when they start dating somebody, marrying somebody, having kids with somebody, whatever, okay, when they do these things, they need to know how to do these things correctly. They need to know how to be in a relationship the right way, how to treat somebody the right way, and how to be treated the right way too. Because women be acting up too, all right? You know, and they need to see how a healthy relationship works and how that is supposed to be. Not just one way. You know, they need to see a partnership, a true partnership, true teamwork, etc. Like, that is the goal here in raising kids, is you're raising adults. They're going to turn into adults. And I'll be damned if my kids are terrible husbands. I cannot. I will not. Plus, I'm a woman's woman, okay? Like, for real, for real. But I'm not doing a clean girl aesthetic, if you will, but I am doing a cleaner look. Like, it's not going to be anything super intense, okay? It's a very quick, like, summer type of look is kind of what we're going to be doing. So minimal, like, no serious contour. I'm just kind of use my bronzer for that. I'm not going to do like crazy blush or whatever. I'm just going to do very light summertime fine look, okay? But anywho, like I said, when you're raising kids, you're raising adults, and you really need to take that into consideration. And I just feel like anytime I talk about separation or anything with people, they always say, well, maybe so-and-so will change, or maybe things will change, blah, 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 but what about the kids? And I just feel like no one is taking into consideration my own personal feelings. And it just shows me how little that, like, we are valued in the relationship. Like, it clearly isn't about me, right? Like, I guess me being happy or fulfilled or feeling good about myself doesn't truly matter at the end of the day. Am I crazy for thinking this? Because if one more person tells me to work something out that's not working because of my children, I might snap. I might lose it. Because it ain't working, boo. It ain't working. And if it ain't working, then it ain't working. And it is what it is. Like, yeah, you put the effort, you try. It's, whatever, what we're supposed to do. But at what point are you like, you know what? That was my last try. That was my last give. And I'm good with that now. I just feel like you come to that point at some point. Everybody does. And you can't really be judging somebody for it because... Anyways, I've had quite a few changes since my last long form video. I've posted quite a few shorts along the way, but my last long form video, I was in a very different place, physically and mentally, than I am right now. But that is okay. That's growth, baby. And that's what we do in all 2024. We are setting boundaries and we are growing. And we are not settling for less, okay? That's what we're doing. We're not settling. We're growing. And you either get with it or get lost, baby, like Lil Wayne said. Am I showing my age? Get with it or get lost. Okay. Let's add a little bit of highlight. I think my camera might die. The battery life on this thing is really not good. For it to be newer and not have great battery life, I think I made a mistake. I was trying to use my phone for my long form videos before, and it was not doing it. That's kind of why I stopped filming for a while. Because every time I would, it was just such a hassle. Like, I couldn't edit it. It was just a big thing. So I was like, this ain't the wave. I'm going to have to get an actual camera. But the thing is, I don't know anything about real cameras. I have no idea what to actually get when it comes to a camera. Okay? And because I'm just a small channel, I wasn't really willing to invest like crap ton of money into some beautiful camera for like 3 people to see to see it. I guess that's the wrong attitude, right? That's totally the wrong attitude. But you know what I mean? Like, to start off, I kind of just wanted something more affordable and just to get the job done. And I had no idea what I was doing, and I felt like it just led me in circles. So I ended up just saying, screw it, and I bought one, and I don't know that I love it. I very well will probably be upgrading it very soon. Anyways, but it's gonna do for now. It'll do the job. At least I can actually get these uploaded and edited or whatever, and actually create the videos that I was creating before. Because I really missed it. Like, this is something I enjoy doing for me, and I was missing it. I was missing y'all. Don't leave again. I say that like I'm the one who left, but yeah, so we moved, and the whole thing with my camera, and then taking forever to actually like get settled and unpack and all that, because it was the winter when we moved and it was cold, and it's just a whole lot of, and now like we're going through a separation, if that wasn't already obvious. And it's just been a thing. But like I said, I just feel like sometimes you come to a point where you just decide, you look in the mirror one day and you say, you deserve more than this. You are worth more than this. You're better than this. You were taught better than this. And you're going to get your butt up and you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out, girl. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I am figuring it out. Because Lord knows I do not have it all together. I am figuring it out one day at a time. But I will be damned if I stay anywhere out of convenience. And that's it. Like, not because I truly want to be there, but just for convenience. I will not do that. That's not fair to them. That's not fair to me. That's not fair to anybody in between. Anybody that gets caught in the crossfires in that situation. I will not. I will figure it out. Everything is figure-outable, baby. Everything is figure-outable. And I hope if you are in any type of situation like me, I really hope that inspires you to figure it out, because it can be done. It can, and it will be done. I have an online business that I'm just gonna go hard on. I feel like I've been held back and not been able to truly embrace that and like truly make it work for years. And we're not doing that anymore. We're making it work. We're making the money because we deserve it. Because we deserve it, okay? You deserve it. You deserve more. You deserve better. And that's that. That's final. There's no, like, ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just, like I say, you just come to a point in life where it's like, I deserve more. And I know so many people that need to come to that point, but they haven't yet. And there's really nothing you can do about it. Like, if you're an outsider looking in on somebody else's relationship and you're like, oh my gosh, you deserve so much more than that. Like, that person's not going to change. Like, whatever. You can tell them that all day until you're blue in the face. They're not going to realize it or recognize it until they do it themselves. Like, until they realize it themselves. It's a very hard lesson. I can't even speak. That you need to learn yourself. Also, this is our Fiber Lush mascara, and can we just, like, I love this mascara. I love it so much. I will put, I'll put a link in the description for any makeup that you want. But this mascara, oh my gosh, kills it every time. It's called Fiber Lush. Fiber Lush mascara, okay? You're going to have to get you some. It's got fibers in it, obviously. But it adds so much length. It's water resistant. Oh, it's just thebomb.com. I love it so much. But, like I said, yeah, if you see somebody going through something similar and you're trying to wake them up and you just wish you could shake them, like, you can't. If you're going through this yourself, I just want you to know that, like, people don't honestly change. They really don't, unless they truly want to themselves. And it will take them years to do so. It's not going to happen overnight. So if you leave somebody and they start showing you everything that you wanted them to show you for years, it's more like oh, look, so you could have been doing it the right way all along, you just chose not to, and that speaks volumes. Like, that in and of itself speaks volumes. Oh, so you actually could have done this all along when I was crying and begging you for years to do that. You could have done it all along, but you chose not to. So clearly I was never really that important to you. That's what it says to me. Not, oh, look, they're trying to prove to me they're different. They really do love me. If they really did love you, why couldn't they have been proven to you the whole time that you were actually in a relationship with them, that they loved you? Why did they have to wait until you broke up and they lost control of you? Because you take them back, they may be great for a while, but after a while they're going to go back into that same cycle because they didn't truly put the work in to actually make any long-lasting change. And I'm sorry if you didn't want to hear that, but it's the truth. And sometimes we need to hear the truth. It can be a hard pill to swallow, but anyways, I'm going to add some gloss. I kind of feel like this is kind of clean girlish now. I really didn't do much. It ain't that serious. It's just like a I feel good and put together type of look. And I'm just going to add a gloss. Actually, nope, it's not here, so I'm not going to do that. I was going to add a lip liner first, but I don't have it here, so I ain't doing it. We're just going to add a gloss. And my camera's going to die, so we're going to have to be done. We're going to have to be done. That was like the quickest makeup look I think I've ever done. And I honestly love it. This is like summer go-to. I don't want anything crazy on my face, but I want something on my face. I want to feel put together and, you know, whatever, all the things. Like I said, leave my hair alone, okay? We're working on her. We're working on her. She's a work in progress. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy my little comeback message. Please share it with whoever you feel could benefit. And I could really use the share. But just, you know, whoever needs to hear that in your life, or if you need to hear it, just, anyways, like the video, check the description for my links, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.